space. And imagine it to be like kind of a original Doctor Who kind of 60s silly costumed aliens. So, meanwhile, somewhere in space, two aliens are about to have a telepathic conversation as the female is about to ask a question. Bebop, my dear, why don't we visit that planet for our vacation? Bleepop, the male, spits his green beverage all over the ship's view screen. Don't go there, Boptip. Those dumb buggers from Earth live there. Oh, that's Earth. Have they worked out the pyramids yet? Or mastered the TV remote? No. Too busy creating amusing mediocrity on something called TikTok, whilst expanding waistlines as they observe Gogglebox on that idiot's soapbox. Watching those who watch others. Affirmative. Are they still convinced we want to put probes up their posteriors? Oh yes, that's still a concern. Why would any species find so interesting up the bum? I don't know. Everybody poops. We are far superior and far too advanced to be interested in what goes in and out of their orifices. Curious species though, Bebop, with their legs and chest bumps. Only one nose per person and still having to be told how to wipe it and wash their stubby arm tentacles to stop spreading their germs. They're like the infants from Testimony 3. The female accidentally drops her earthly magazine. Bob Chip, what is this? Earth Weekly? Yes, I'm sorry. I just find them so fascinating. I need to see how the Beckhams are doing and to read the new advice from Christina Bleakley. She notices Earth footwear on her mate's feet. Bleepop, why do you have earthly crocodiles on your feet? They're called Crocs. They're really comfortable. They look revolting, much like the species that made them. Blocktip turns to leave the room. Leave the magazine on the table. I'm curious and wish to peruse its contents, maybe later or maybe immediate or not. Oh, dang. I misplaced a memory. I have an eye examination on 25 of Troxy's rotation. That's in the other side of the galaxy, isn't it? How many eyes you haven't checked? All 29 of them. Okay, well, let's go then. And if we hurry back, we may still catch the end of the human's existence. Do you think it will be the virus that kills them? Maybe. Or war. Luckily, stupidity is not a virus, or they'd all be dead by now. That's that one.
Which is where the first poem comes from. I was born in the year of the rooster or chicken, though for those who are inclined to mock, there's a comment sometimes they've been heard to stick in and suggest it's the year of the cock. Characteristically, we are deep thinkers and honest, ambitious, and at least so I'm told, warm-hearted, capable, we see through our plans, well-organised and both brave and bold. We are born beautiful and rather fantastic. I've suspected as much all along. But sometimes we're inclined to be sharp and sarcastic, though of course we don't think that it's wrong. We see it all as nothing that's more than our birthright, to be the first voice to be heard. Our ideas are the best, which is why we're so forthright. Our opinions just have to be shared. The jobs it suggested we should make our career are athlete, policeman, beautician. An eclectic choice, so it would appear, even including, so it's claimed, politician. Idealistic when young, pragmatic in age, frugal and prudent and wealthy, keenly insightful, intellectual, sage, though not always perfectly healthy. Well, all of that's fine, but it's not much of a shock. Self-reliant, self-assured, self-aware. It's the way of the rooster, or chicken, or cock. Disagree if you like, we don't care.
She gazes up at me with big round flakes of melted chocolate. I drown in the depths of adoration that surge like an electric all around me. Stunned by this cafe latte vision, this darker version of myself. Her laugh, a sweet caramel beacon of hope, guides me through the fog of failure until I am enticed by a fire of ferocious burning excitement into the light of her unruly playful soul. Our love is unconditional, despite emotions volatile and tempers as intense as ferocious raging storms. She is my one and only saving grace, my never-ending tornado of grace. She is my wild, untamed dream.
Watches traffic. In our street, there's a bloke who sits on a wall and watches the traffic goodbye. He does it when the weather is fine and dry. I never pry, because it's none of my business why he sits and watches the traffic goodbye. But I'd be telling a lie if I said I never wondered what all the fuss is about just watching the cars and the buses. If he wants to sit and watch alone, that's really nobody's business but his own. Some might say, oh, it must be boring, just sitting there watching the traffic roaring. But what of the drivers in those roaring four-wheel tunes, farting out their filthy fumes, poisoning the air? What do they care? Sitting there stuck in the traffic queue, going to work that they don't want to do, just to serve Amazon, Netflix and Deliveroo. And tomorrow they'll do it all again, just like the man who sit on the wall again, watching the world goodbye. It's very sad, some might say, but I think if that's what gets him through the day, how can that be sadness? All I know is that it's no different. We all have our own madness, and that's okay. Thank you.
So, bilberry picking. Late summer, as the bracken starts to turn, from green to crinkled brown, we climb up to the barren moor, search among the scrubby stalks of heather, looking for the glorious purple jewels of bilberries. With stubby fingers, they are picked and moved from hand to tub. The telltale purple stains on lips show who succumbed to sweet temptation. Later, when the tub is full and sun begins to sink, we wend our way to home and bath, to scrub the purple evidence away. Whilst we are bathed, Mother transforms the purple jewels into a saucer pie, just enough for each to have a small slice of late summer magic.
Blueberry, how promising you are in your shadowy coat of dusty, dark, matte blue blackness, like an uber-cool, nonchalant 20-something goth. You present yourself as a locked jewel box of untold mysteries, a crenellated crown atop, hinting at your riches. Yet, when I finally sink my vampire fangs into your pale, oddly hued, creamy green flesh, I am surprised to discover a delicate, almost insipid taste, hard to place, a barely perceptible scent, which I suppose is a kind of mystery in itself. There is no eternity-sustaining meal for me here, no succulent feast, no rich, red, flowing, bloody juices within your tiny, teasing fruit. I am of a mind that before the unwelcome sunrise arrives, desiccates me and turns me into just a musty dust. I shall need to ensnare and break the far juicier prey. Thank you.